Hello everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter, with him being left.
It's Luis Suarez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Balde. Pedri. Gavi. And it's Zanetti. Not the most accurate pass. He has found the way through. And this is Luis Suarez. He's in one-on-one. Chance, surely! There it is! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Pedri. Balde. India leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Balde stood his ground strongly. And he's quick to return it. Gavi! They want to be quick to recover this. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that pass just didn't quite work. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Mohamed Salah, he's shifting through the gears here. That's going across. Oh, greatly! Oh, it's hit the post. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Pedri. Well, that has not gone well. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And he's managed to get free. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mateus goes looking wide. And it's Gavi. Aubameyang.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Odo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Howson. Now, what about this cross? This might spell danger. Pedri. And he skips past his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Luis Suarez. Zanetti. It's a pretty loose pass. Over to the right flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's taking no chances there. India looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Mateus. Salah. Balde cuts out the pass. Martin. Pedri. Zanetti.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pedri. And it's Aubameyang. And here's Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rafinha. Pedri. And Yamal. It's a searching pass. No, it's come to nothing. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
India have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
India definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Zanetti. Yamal, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Space for him to turn and look. And it's Gavi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso. Luis Suarez. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that shapes to shoot! Now that is commitment to the cause. India with the corner, they're first. Mohamed Salah plays it short. Rafinha does really well to win the ball there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball, good take. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! And he's heaved it away. And here's Gavi. Aubameyang. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, and he crosses it in low. Aubameyang. Real chance! Good effort first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
India choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that interception was most necessary. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, they can break here. And it's made its way to him. Rijkaard. That is ended up in no man's land. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, super ball! Always goal side. Corner then.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. And it's Zanetti.
Number 20. Neymar. Number 15.
It's Luis Suarez!
Coming on the field. Number 3. Manuel Akanji. Number 7. Jude Bellingham. Number 27.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Chance for a shot! And that's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And that gets things running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they? It's Luis Suarez! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping! Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Luis Suarez. Bellingham. Oh, that was vital. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Cucurella. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Van Bommel is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! So we're still where we started right now. James Rodriguez. Robson. Bellingham. And here's Diego Costa. Now Robson. And here's Diego Costa. Bellingham. Nicked it back promptly. Lovely. Costa! Oh, crossbar! And that was very necessary. Looks to the other side. There's the crossfield ball. And it's Salah. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a good ball out wide. And this is Diego Costa. That's very neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has been cut short. Piqué. Ferdinand. Van Bommel. James. Robson. Now Van Bommel. And it's James Rodriguez. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Odo. Over to the right flank. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Bommel. Robson. Van Bommel. Now Robson. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's a really well-measured ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Crosses it in. Oh, good effort! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's James Rodriguez.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. It's James! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Otto is one whose deliveries we all know about. Xavi Alonso. Zanetti. Mateus. Mateus cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That is good alertness.
There they go, hunting again.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Barcelona are down to 10 men. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Nicely weighted ball. Otto puts the ball in. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Luis Suarez. And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. India unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6 será sustituido por el dorsal 12, Marcelo.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Luis Suarez! A real chance and a real let-off.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Marcelo, looking to be a menace in the final third. And this is Bojan. Looking for the run. And here's Zanetti. And it's Otto. Otto. Otto tries across. Ferdinand with the clearance. Van Bommel. James Rodriguez. And it's James Rodriguez. Luis Suarez. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. PK. Bellingham. India still behind thanks to that solitary strike. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hammers retreat. He leaps for it! Oh, off the bar! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Zanetti. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And here's James. PK is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Now Van Bommel. That's a cute ball. And the through ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Diego. El dorsal 15. Luis Suárez. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
India
10.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
El dorsal 7.
And he was quick to react.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Bellingham.
They'll want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now he's got space here. Mbappe is flagged offside. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 22. Modric.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, he's burst through, tries a shot! And he hits the net! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, just skips and the finish! India have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's beaten the last man! Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Aubameyang. Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Bellingham. And it's Rijkaard. Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's fabulous. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. And that's going wide left. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bellingham. That is good. He'll try from distance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Modric getting this one clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, super find. He's found the way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he couldn't finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Played in. It's run loose. Who's going to get? And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
India desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Xavi Alonso is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Lampard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Salah. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. He's there to head it! He's delivered all right! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 4, Dean Huijsen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi. Great ball. It's Lampard! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lampard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ronaldinho goes short. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Vieira. Quarter of an hour played. Messi, Guti, and this is Messi. He's oh, good effort! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Luis Suarez! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Zanetti. Salah. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
Arsenal really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their...
He'll try from distance! Batistuta! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets! And again they hit the front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's got away. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lampard. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Cannavaro. Suarez chasing after it. Odo. Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. That's Guti. Guti. Lampard. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Luis Suarez. Xabi Alonso gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Vieira. Lampard. Howson does well to get it back. And it's Lampard. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Guti tries to play it through, tries a shot! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Luis Suarez. Mateus. Luis Suarez has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Guti going forward. Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that is the end of the first half.
Hello, everybody.
India are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. So once again, we're underway. And it's Lampard. Looking to play him in. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's well spotted. Mohamed Salah. He is through here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Batistuta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Suarez. Guti, who's set up one goal so far. Guti running with intent. Vieira. Lampard. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Salah.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
India have it back and can go again. Spread it left. Neymar. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. It's crossed into the middle. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's good play. Otto. That's very neat. And this is Mohamed Salah. Nice control. Guti did. Great chance! And that's a tidy finish. And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 20, Neymar.
India leading now. Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. And here's Suarez. That has been slung wide. Plays it in low. And he's heaved it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Plays it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Guti. Now it's Lampard. He might be in here! Now who's going to be first to this? 75 minutes played. And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Desai is there to clear. And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 80.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Guti
Vieira.
coming on the field. Number 7, Eden Hazard. Number 11, Orkun Kökçü.
And it's Vieira. And it's Hazard. And here's a player who has defined a generation. And this is Lampard. And this is Hazard, opts to play it back. Adams did well to stay calm there. Bojan. Bellingham. Just 5 minutes left. Hazard. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Hazard. Very much into the last knockings. And this is Luis Suarez.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Bojan.
There will be
Zanetti.
1 minute added
No
time.
unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. India proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it.
In case of an emergency,
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
And Guti! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Otto. He's shifting through the gears here. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rijkaard clears it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cannavaro. Neymar. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti crosses. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Could move up a gear here. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Guti goes short. India have the chance to go the other way. No, he's not getting past him there. Conte. India yet to have an attempt on goal. Best is having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Conte! Goal! Barcelona! So that goal then.
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And this is Batistuta. Guti. Oh, that's well spotted.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Aimed beyond the defence. And a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Zanetti. That's a throw. Mateus. Howson. Odo. Almost half an hour in now. And the pass is intercepted. Mohamed Salah is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That's a shade optimistic. Xavi Alonso. Not the most convincing of passes.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Not the most accurate pass. Ferdinand. Cannavaro. And Zanetti. Conte. Now it's Aguero. Conte. Hoisted in. And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw. That is lovely.
There they go, hunting again.
And he's lost his man here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. India present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This for genuine comfort. No, he's missed it!
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Conte. And it's Guti. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. India finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we get things going again.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's all alone! It's Aguero! Aguero! Just superb! About as smooth as it gets! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking.
Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Suarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Defending was strong and firm. And this is Luis Suarez. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's superb. Big chance! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to them.
Takes a shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 99.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 20.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he's Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
En el minuto 61.
His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness! Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, they're...
Chance! He's got a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Closing in on goal. Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Batistuta. Odo makes a move down the right. Now it's Guti. He's got away. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Drives it in.
That was well seen too.
Oh, he's been caught napping. That is good strength. Tries a shot. It's bounced back off the post. And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
That's good. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way through. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
India really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Guti. Conte, the man that is tenacity personified. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's beaten the last man. It's Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Guti. Mbappe. Neymar. And this is Batistuta. Delicate ball and it needs to be. Oh, well played, well played. And no, that was never going to make it. Luis Suarez. Conte looking to add to his goal.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Tries to play it through. Pass is just off target. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Guti. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
India desperately...
Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue.
Well,
pour
football
ce
is, of
match.
course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Luis Suarez. Now the ball's gone astray. It's a throw-in. And it's De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Knocks it into space. He's found space here. That's been cut out, well played. That's a little off target. Bellingham. Both sides exercising caution for now. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Bruyne. And it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola calmly anticipates. Cafu.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham getting forward. No, again there's no way through. De Bruyne going forward. And he's got the beating of his man. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Batistuta. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham. And it's De Bruyne. Xabi Alonso running with intent. Now it's Bojan. He has found a way through. Nice control. Mateus. Alonso tries one from range. Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Stood up well to him there. He's had it taken off him. Looking to play him in. Diouf. Abiati claims comfortably. Boyan. Chooses to go cross-field. That's a throw. Just past the 40th minute mark. Xavi Alonso. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball...
It's Luis Suarez! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
And it's Mendes. Bellingham receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's nice. And he whips it in. Oh, good effort! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A great... And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. That gets us going once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Mateus! He's got a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half.
But inscrit après 48 minutes de jeu.
Just 1 in it now.
Numéro 5.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Xavi Alonso. Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Akanji makes the interception. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Zanetti stands tall and stands strong. Mateus.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Batistuta. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mohamed Salah, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's found a way through. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Bojan. Mateus. Oh, this is a very good run. The ball has bounced loose now. Out towards the flank. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
India have their second corner now.
Le numéro 21.
Towering header! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Foot in. Mbappe. Now it's De Bruyne. There will be a throw-in.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 6. Le numéro
Totti.
17.
Zanetti.
À leur place, le numéro 19.
Vitinha.
Le numéro 10. Messi.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Goes for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Odo is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Aubameyang. Vitinha. Bellingham has created one goal already. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Odo. Bellingham. Now it's Aubameyang. Played out to the left flank. And it's Zanetti. Gerrard. In with the challenge.
India really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Mbappe is onto this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No way through. Not the most accurate pass. Applies the finish! And the difference is still one, but only just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
India
5.
have their third corner.
Place, le numéro 14.
De Ligt with the clearance. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. That ball looks a good one. He's beaten the last man, and Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, super find. That has been cut short.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's there to get it away. That'll be a throw. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's good play. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Aubameyang! Oh, that's fabulous. And we're done. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football.